Welcome back to the HOTS Marathon, and we are finally out of the healer graveyard here. We won't have to deal with healers again for another few episodes at least. We're going to have a little extended intro today because one thing I thought would be kind of fun is when I do these heroes to talk a little bit about their backstory, why they're in the game, where their abilities kind of come from, to the best of my knowledge, because I don't know everything, but I can give a little bit of insight. So I thought we'd go back and do the first 5 characters before we jump into Anub'arak here. So first of all, we have Abathur. Abathur was introduced in the Heart of the Swarm expansion for StarCraft 2, where he serves as kind of an advisory character. You meet very early on in that campaign. He helps you upgrade your units and whatnot. He's a really cool character. He's kind of a fan favorite just for the interesting way he talks, his voice acting, and the kind of insight you get into the Swarm that we never really got before. In Heroes, I believe he was in the game from the start. If we go to Heroes, and if we sort by release date, we should be able to go to the bottom, and we can see the heroes that came in the game from the start were Tass, Stitches, Gaslit, Falstad, ETC, Zeratul, Vala, Uther, Tyrande, Tyrael, Sonya, Sergeant Hammer, Raynor, Nova, Nazebo, Murden, Malfurion, Kerrigan, Illidan, Diablo, Arthas, and Abathur. And I think Tychus was the first one they added in. And Abathur, I believe, during development was originally going to be the Overmind, excuse me, from StarCraft 1, who is also kind of a fan favorite character amongst the StarCraft community. But they changed it to Abathur because I believe Heroes, Heart of the Swarm had just come out at the time, so he was the more popular character. But the idea was kind of the same in that they wanted a character who kind of sat back and fought the battle from afar using like his minions, you know. So we can assume that this is kind of the same way that the Overmind would have operated. Most of Abathur's stuff is just kind of generic stuff that they came up with, putting a symbiote on something and shooting off of it, toxic nests, spawning locusts. Those are all stuff that they just kind of came up. Deep Tunnel is a StarCraft Zerg ability that some units have. And then Ultimate Evolution and Evolved Monstrosity are basically just manifestations of Abathur's whole thing, is that he just wants to make things better, more efficient. He wants to evolve anything to its perfect form. And those are 2 ways that they kind of displayed that. So that's Abathur. Let me get a drink here, because I'm going to be talking a lot. Excuse me. I decided to do this on the time that my throat is kind of hoarse, so I'm very smart. Anub'arak. Anub'arak was introduced in the next expansion, Legacy of the Void, which was the final StarCraft 2 installment. He was actually introduced as just sort of a ranking officer. I don't remember his exact rank, but he was an officer of the Tal'Darim, which was a Protoss faction that was loyal to Amon, who's the big bad in StarCraft 2. Anub'arak kind of realized that they were all being deceived by Amon and that he was really just going to throw them away once he had his use of them. So Anub'arak wanted to overthrow Malash, who was their leader, and he wanted to rule the Tal'Darim himself. So he decided to team up with Artanis to do so. He's kind of an anti-hero, not really a villain, not really a good guy, but he's a dick is what he is. Most of his abilities are made for heroes. In fact, pretty much all of them. Deadly Charge was in the Legacy of the Void campaign. There's a mission where you need to protect him with another Protoss character named Vorzun while he's channeling, and he's gonna like destroy a gate, and I believe this is the move he uses. And then the whole sadism thing is like the Tal'Darim are all basically edgelord Protoss. One cool trivia fact that I believe is intentional is that his Q ability is called Discord Strike, and the voice actor for Anub'arak, his name is John Delancey, and he played Q in Star Trek Next Gen, and he voiced Discord in My Little Pony. So his Q ability is Discord Strike. I think that's intentional, but I don't know for sure. But Alaric's pretty fun. Another thing to mention is that later on in StarCraft 2, when they added the co-op mode, they gave characters like Abathur, who were already in Heroes of the Storm, abilities from Heroes into the co-op mode. So Abathur can use Toxic Nest and Symbiotes and Ultimate Evolutions and stuff. So that is those two. Alexstrasza is the Dragon Queen. She was... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, my chest is getting a little depressed, it feels. Just when I talk a lot. I'm not a burper, so I don't really know how to release that gas. Like through my mouth. Fun. If only I could breathe fire like a dragon. Alexstrasza is the Dragon Queen. I don't exactly know what her first installment was. She's definitely been part of the lore since at least Warcraft 2. But I don't know when like her first appearance was or what her first story was. It might have been her story in Day of the Dragon, which involved her getting captured by orcs and forced to breed dragons for them to ride. But I'm not sure. I think the first time she showed up in World of Warcraft, though, was in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, which featured the debut of, I believe, all the dragon aspects. So, yeah, she's the aspect of the red dragonflight. She is the guardian of life, she's the dragon queen, etc., etc., queen of all the dragons, leader of the aspects. I could tell a whole story about that, but we don't have a lot of time, and maybe from now on, when we do characters, I'll give a bit more extensive backstory if I know it, but whatever. Her abilities are all about, kind of the thing that all red dragons are about, is that they breathe fire, and that fire can damage their enemies or give life to their allies, and so that's kind of what all her abilities are based around, including the fact that she can turn into a giant dragon. Pretty simple. Ana is in Overwatch. Ana might be the first character actually added to the Overwatch roster. I might be wrong about that, but that might be true. Let me actually see if I can pull up my, if I can pull up the Overwatch roster. I might be able to find out here. List of heroes by release date. Here we go. So, from the game's release, yeah, she was the first character to actually be added to the roster, which is kind of cool. She's the mother of Farah. She's from Egypt. She's a sniper. She was in the original Overwatch team. I'm trying to remember all the Overwatch lore that I used to be really into before I realized that it wasn't going anywhere. But yeah, she's a sniper who can fire darts that can poison enemies or heal allies. So, she was always kind of a fun healer character in Overwatch, very unique in that you could just kind of find a place to sit back and heal your team from. And then yeah, these three abilities here, well, she has Biotic Grenade as one of her abilities, Sleep Dart is another, and then her basic attack, like her, it's an FPS, so her attack, if it hits an ally, it heals them, and if it hits an enemy, it damages them. So in this, it takes the form of her Q being the heal, and her basic attack being the damage. What was her ultimate? Oh, her ultimate was Nano Boost, of course, and then Eye of Horse is just something they came up with for heroes. And finally, Anduin. Anduin is originally he was introduced in, I believe, World of Warcraft in the original classic as the Prince of Stormwind. He is the son of Varian Rin, who was the king of Stormwind, which is one of the largest human kingdoms. And he basically grew up with the game, where each expansion he got a little older. And by the time I think Cataclysm rolled around, he was actually sort of a young adult. Not young adult, he was still a teenager, I think. But if you read, which one is it? I think it's The Shattering, Prelude to Cataclysm. In that book, he gets a lot of development. It's told a lot from his point of view. Yeah, he was a character who his dad wanted him to be a warrior like him, but he didn't like fighting. He liked peace, so he decided to be a priest instead, and he studied under the Draenei leader, the Prophet Velen. Later on in Legion, spoiler alert, Varian is killed by the Burning Legion, and so Anduin becomes king, and he inherits his dad's sword, Charlemagne, which has a story of its own that I might tell in the Varian video. Excuse me, still talking a lot. So yeah, Anduin became king. He's a very young king, but he still likes helping people. He's still a healer, but he also kind of understands that you have to be willing to fight, as they say in the Legion cinematic. His abilities are mostly drawn from the priest class in WoW. So Flash Shield, Divine Star, Chastise, Leap of Faith, Holy Word, Salvation, and Light Bomb. Excuse me, Light Bomb are all priest abilities in WoW. So there you go. And finally, let me get one more sip of my drink. Alright, excuse me. So finally, now today we're going to be playing Anub'arak. Anub'arak was first, he first debuted, excuse me, word fart, in Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne, which you could check out on my channel. And he debuted as the King of Ajal Narub, which is the Nerubian kingdom of Northrend. He is a dead Nerubian, undead, I should say. He was originally alive. He went to war with the Lich King, Ner'zhul. Ner'zhul basically just overran them by using their own dead Nerubian soldiers against them, so they were kind of doomed from the start. Once Anub'arak was killed, he was raised and forced to fight against his own people, and eventually the Nerubian kingdom fell, and the Crypt of Fiends, basically the dead Nerubian soldiers that they created, became a permanent fixture in the Scourge. And Anub'arak became like a mighty champion of the Scourge from then on. He eventually became a boss in WoW in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. He was both a dungeon boss and a raid boss. And most of his abilities come from Warcraft 3. So Impale was the Crypt Lord base ability. Shoots a line that stuns enemies. Hardened Carapace was the second one, but in Warcraft 3 it also had a damage reflection bit, I think. It also, like, damaged the enemy that's attacking you in melee range. Burrow Charge is a new one. I think that is taken from mainly his fight in World of Warcraft, but it's also kind of a StarCraft thing. The Ultralisks have Burrow Charge as an ability, so maybe they took it from there as well. Spawning beetles was another Warcraft 3 thing. He could spawn beetles from corpses. Locust Swarm was his Warcraft 3 alt. And Cocoon is a very popular WoW thing. Just, there's lots of quests in WoW where you have to break open cocoons to find people, and a lot of times you find enemies instead. And it's also just the whole spider aesthetic. Okay, we are 13 minutes in. We got through all the expository stuff. So, let's get started on Anub'arak. I have not played him in a while. He might have had changes since I last played him. But nothing baseline, I don't think. No, it looks like everything's the same. Alright, so we definitely want to go for a tank build, so maybe the regen quest. I know this is pretty good, Bed of Barbs, I used to use that a lot. I'll go that. Chitinous Plating, I think, is situational. Subterranean Shield could be good. I think one of these two. If they have a lot of abilities that might proc Chitinous Plating, I might take that. I'll go that as the baseline. I think either of these are good. It depends on the matchup. At 13, probably Urticating Spines is the one I kind of go to. Acid Drenched Mandibles is also kind of good, but I don't know. I really don't know about this one. How about I go Underking Spines if I went chitinous plating? Is this one new? That one looks kind of new. But Epicenter's pretty good. But if they have a lot of spell power heroes, I might go that. This one looks new. The Traitor King. Gain 10% bonus max health and 20 spell armor. Activate to gain 75 armor for 4 seconds. That's kind of cool. But then again, Rewind is also here, and Rewind is amazing. Okay. Now I don't have to talk as much, because we can just get into this. Good God. Sorry if this is kind of a rambling intro. I'll try and make it more coherent in the future when I only have one hero to talk about. Anub'arak was one of the first tanks I mastered, I think. Because I really like playing tanks. This is interesting. Zagara is pretty good against the Immortal. And they don't have anything too good. Like, Tychus is pretty good against the Immortal, I guess. There's not a lot of spell power on their team, so I probably won't go for the spell talent. The chitinous plating sort of shield build. I forgot to set other builds, by the way, but I'll just do that after this game, because
Master has many crypt lords.
Unless I want to do Beetle build this time.
You are different.
Fighting alongside you? I can't believe this.
I don't think I want to go Beetle build this time. I think they have too much area stuff. So I will just go for the regen master here. So this is going to give us 1 regen for every globe we get. And then after we get 30, we also gain 500 health.
5, 4, 3.
It's pretty tough to get that though. Especially on a 2-lane map.
For the frozen throne.
Alright. Yes, for the frozen throne, indeed.
The time is now.
Anub'arak really excels at crowd control, obviously. He has 2 major abilities that do that. So I'm going to be trying to interrupt Shen's drinking as best I can. Oops. Oh dear! Oh my god! Whew. I wasn't paying attention to my health, I was just focused on Shen's drink. I need a bit better than that. I'm gonna hope that Murky can handle that. Oh god, Li Ming. Li Ming! She's dead. Alright, let's try this again. So with every ability we activate, we spawn a beetle. Beetles are... Jesus. The beetles don't do a lot of damage and they don't have a lot of health, but they can tank skill shots really well. Okay, got a kill, that's good. They're also good for tanking building shots, so you can stay under towers easier. Okay, what? Oh, you're getting mana, okay. Oh, I want to snipe that. The W, I believe, gives you, it gives you 40 spell armor as well as a shield. So that's good against spell-based teams, but they don't really have that. But it's still nice as a shield. Anub'arak used to have baseline spell armor, along with a bunch of tanks having baseline armor of some sort. But then they kind of took that out because they didn't want it to be confusing, where certain heroes just randomly took less damage, and there was no discernible way to tell why or which ones unless you knew beforehand. And I think that's fair. Yeah, we're gonna go bit of barbs. So this is gonna lay down a line that's gonna slow people and do extra damage after we use our Q. It'd be nice to take the camps, but it looks like if they're not getting them, then it shouldn't matter for us. Hello. Their variant is tanked. I need to be careful here because of Tychus. Tychus the tank killer. Gotta be careful. Okay, about Tychus. Up. That's one of his lines from Frozen Throne. I'll consume the living and the dead. I like that one. Gotta be careful here. Gonna get Fountain. Murky's taking the Mercs on top, which is nice. Not quite quick enough there. They're fighting their immortal, so we have to fight ours. Okay, that's halfway. We have the initiative here, so hopefully we can take it. I'll try and tank if you guys want to take the immortal. That was really annoying. I wanted to kind of burrow charge up, but I kind of went that way, and I couldn't cancel until like the end of it. And then I got taunted while Tychus fucking shot me down. That was just kind of unfortunate. We need to kind of push past him here because they have one person on the immortal. Looks like we can push him back here. Okay, so we're gonna get Burrow Charge Shield. We need to push past him and get on the immortal. I try and keep him off while you guys push it. Come on. Alright, nice, we got it. So that's why I love playing tank. Tank is just so you feel so useful as a tank. Alright, let's get out of here. Zoning and just peeling for your team, securing kills. I just really like it. So I'm gonna be split pushing here while they try and push with the immortal. I kind of wish it was Zagara or Murky, but it's me. I probably should have gone up there and then they would have sent someone, but I don't know, I'm paranoid. I don't trust Quick Match. So we got through their towers, but not much else. And we got a kill, which is nice. I'm gonna focus on getting regen globes here for my quest. So yeah, I don't know if I... Oh, that's a shame. I don't know if I brought enough attention to it, but yeah, my level 7 gives a shield when I burrow charge. So when I'm pushing, I just generally like to use Carapace sometimes just to pop out a beetle, tank a few shots. I can get more damage in on the structures. So yeah, that was a pretty bad gank attempt on their part because I can just burrow charge. I'll try and get that. And then burrow charge away. Worth. See, I find worth in that because they used a bunch of their abilities. I got the regen globe, and now we can be a bit more aggressive here. I haven't thought about my ult, honestly, but maybe Cocoon. We can either get the Cocoon to trap people or Locust Swarm for lots of healing for myself. And I'm honestly not sure what I want. Yeah, you guys go get that. I will hold this lane. Okay, they're gonna go for this.
Look out! Death to the living.
I'm gonna go Cocoon.
Tremble before your true master.
Okay. If they want to take this, then that's fine. I'm just gonna try and make it a bit more tricky on them.
I never remain anywhere for long.
Alright, so we got halfway, and I... Hey, can I get some healing? Thank you.
Good.
Okay.
Now, indubitably.
Wow. I can't believe they didn't kill Murky there. Ugh, damn.
Cannot be
What's
dissuaded
that?
so simply.
Grenade. Intriguing. Tychus took a good talent there. Relentless Soldier is good against me. They don't have a tank, so I'm worried that they're just going to kind of mass die here if we're not careful, but it looks like they don't have everyone, so yeah, we just got it. Pretty easy.
I come. I am on my
Alright, hopefully someone stays behind, and oh god, we're losing people after objective. Not ideal. Kinky. Oh, I'm actually halfway to my quest, that's pretty good.
gates of heaven.
Nice, I'm really glad he did that, because it just cleared all that shit out for me. Shit. 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 Oh my god. That was my fault, but also kind of, I don't know. It was mostly my fault. I shouldn't try and make excuses. That was really stupid of me.
Fort destroyed.
I'm glad they got the top fort. Coming up at 13. I kind of want to go Underking Spikes. I just don't really... I don't know how good Acid Drenched Mandibles is. Like, how much... We don't have a lot of crowd control anyway. Like, we have Murky, he has a slow, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go Underking Spines just for the extra damage.
Choose a talent. Feel the venom in the room.
Okay. Oh, there's Brightwing. Brightwing does not have the Mercs. Hi. Hi. Alright, let's back out. Let's back out. Yeah, let's get out of there. Fuck, I don't know. Is this up soon? Yeah, this is up.
I am on my way.
Looks like they're gonna go for that. I feel like we're gonna lose that camp then down there, but I'll see if I can come help them.
Soon, you must rip him apart. I'm on my way. No potion. Soon you shall
I thought they'd be there a bit quicker. Again, my fault, but I don't know. I thought the team could get down there, and I guess it was a bit hopeful when we're dealing against the entire enemy team. So now they just need to retreat because I'm not there, and Li Ming's dead. I need them to leave. Wow, good job, Cigar. Now you can leave, though. Okay, luckily they have to come to us. They're on our side, but it's gonna be a bit tricky here. That Tychus is the real scary thing.
We shall kill them together. Not far enough. No light for them. Out. Good.
Dog.
I am restless. Light in the forest.
Okay. Don't think we're gonna be able to do this, but we could try. We can at least make it expensive as fuck to get this. Alright, epicenter, right? Yeah, epicenter. So this is gonna give us cooldown reduction on our burrow charge and also a bigger area for the burrow charge. Yeah, it wasn't gonna happen. I'm gonna need some help here getting out though. Look at these. Good. Get you. Cocoon's really nice. Very, very, very nice. Nice, Murky. I am basically out of mana at this point, unfortunately, but I'm going to go try and stop this guy. Uh-oh. My bad. My bad. I'm awful. Playing bad this game. Alright, let's take this.
But it takes more than that to kill an angel.
Yeah, I like the Underking spine, so it's like that extra bit of AoE you can get. Especially because the damage is doubled on heroes, so it can be a nice bit of burst damage. That up. Get another wave here. Okay, I guess we're gonna go in here. Yeah, Murky's gonna pressure top while we may be able to... Oh, no, it looks like they're all going top. Alright. Fine. I'm at 26 globes, so 4 more and I can get the... you really want to do this? We have basically everyone except Murky. If you want to do this, we can. Oh, Murky's here. Nice, we got it. Get rid of him. Flockshear! Look at that. Look at this. One more globe.
I shall join you shortly.
Don't usually like to double ping, but I think we are in a really good position right now, and if we can really pressure this objective, then we might be able to get a win con. Plus, if we get the objective, it makes it easier to get the reward globes, which will get my quest done. God, okay. I'll help him out here, this could get my quest done. Nice. Boom. Alright, plus 500 health. I am above 5,000 now. There you go, you can see the area effect of my burrow charge there was a lot better. Damn, I think that was a percentage-based damage from Zagara. There we go. There's Underking Spine's damage. That got the kill there for me. And looks like they got that. Hopefully. And I'll help finish this. Nice. Alright, so yeah, definitely rewind here. Reset all your cooldowns, and it itself has a 60-second cooldown, and it is free. So this lets you do insane stun combos. All your basic cooldowns, it doesn't restore your ult, obviously. Okay, this Ridge and Globes quest does not stack past 30, so it probably wouldn't be imbalanced if it did, but, you know. Just a note. See if we can win the game here.
The angel could not stop me.
They still don't have their 20s, so even if they respawn and try and contest, we might just be able to kill them with the Storm Talent advantage.
Most excellent. No light form. Face me.
Taking a lot of damage here from Chen. Whew. Nice. And they have a lot of damage to do to this guy. Nice. Yikes. Just gonna sit here. I'm gonna get rooted, but that's fine. There we go. Alright, decent game. Pretty decent game. Nothing much to say there. Good job, Li Ming.
MVP.
Li Ming and Zagara were both amazing. Stukov was a good healer, and Murky was doing his job. So yeah, great team across the board. If anything, I was the weak link, but I don't know, I got my job done. I secured kills, I helped peel. All the stuff you need out of an Anub'arak. And that, I think, is my first win since the first game is Alexstrasza. Epic.
Epic.
I'll just keep it for the shards, whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch the skin up. I really like the Cyberak skins, as well as the Anub'arak skin. I really like this one, because the Ultralisk is one of my favorite units. I also like the Ladybug skins, but I don't think I have the, yeah, I don't have the main one. That one looks so cool. I'm gonna go Cyberak, though. And this time we will go Beetle build, which is the one everyone used to meme on, and then I think it became kind of good, but I don't know how it is now. So at level 1 you get Beetles have 30 spell armor, and you spawn a Beetle every 12 seconds. 4 you don't have a Beetle talent, but I think Bed of Barbs is probably just good anyway. Here we have Beetle heal. So Beetles gain 30% bonus attack damage, and they heal Anub'arak for 50% of the damage they deal with each attack if he is nearby. Important stipulation. Probably a Locust Swarm, because that spawns a bunch of locusts for you, or beetles, whatever you call them. Burning Beetles give you Beetles damage. Basic attack spawn Beetles. They have 30% increased health, and every 4th attack spawns a Beetle. And at 20, Hive Master, I guess, the upgrade is kind of nice. It gives a nice some nice self-sustained healing, but maybe a Rewind as well. Or Trader King, I don't know. We'll figure it out. This one is less about tanking and more about, I have no idea, memes. I don't know what this is supposed to do. Makes pushing easier, I guess. Chen, Samuro, Vala, and Tassadar. Dude, just like Valera's, Samuro's are built different, I say. Ooh, Towers of Doom, first time on this map. I love this map. This map's amazing. I am scared that they have a Zagara and a Murky, though. But hopefully our Samuro can contest all the camps. Camps. This is the game I get to have fun, because normally I don't go Beetle build.
You are familiar to me. Did I consume your brood?
Are you ready to seek vengeance?
Man. I love how they put announcers in for every, That is weird. Look at that. Oh, no, it's Varian. I thought that was Vala. I'm like, why does Vala have the gold thing there? No, it's Varian for his ult. Alright, so he's going High King's Quest, which is an indicator that he might be going for Fury.
5, 4,
The rest are pretty generic talent picks. I imagine Zagara's just gonna go for the Roach talent, because that's the one pretty much everyone goes, I believe. I'm gonna go for my Beetles now. I don't know why, but I thought maybe picking the talent then would be good, because it would spawn the Beetle immediately there, instead of maybe having it be on cooldown. Alright, we need lanes. I'm just going to go up here, actually. Team doesn't need me to tank right now. We're not looking for kills. We are looking for not falling behind on XP. If you can kill him, that'd be good. Nice. Get a bit of XP back from what he stole. I'll consume the living and the dead. Alright, fine. I wanted to kind of zone you out so they don't get suspicious, but fine. I'm taking a lot of damage from these guys. I'm used to the siege guys on other maps. Nice. Alright, I'll try and push these guys in. I'm just gonna keep pumping out beetles so we can stay in this area. Okay, well, got back out now. I'm just gonna hearth. Okay, yeah, bit of barbs still is probably the best thing here. I could go for Underking, but I don't know. Is that really good? I also just think that's better. Gotta be careful. I might get stun locked in front of the gates with an Anub'arak.
Ready yourselves, we must claim them first.
Okay. Gonna kinda hang with Shen for a bit.
The altars are ready. Capture them, heroes, and be quick about it.
Damn, Chen, come on. Try to get. Oh, is he not dead? Oh no, of course he has his drink. Silly me. Oh dear. Damn, I was hoping to stun him there.
Yes, heroes. Activate the towers.
Oh god, dude. I wonder if I can... Nah, I can't hit there. Oh, wait. I am in a really bad position. Okay, that's my escape. That's my escape. That's my escape. Okay, guard me, guard me, guard me. Please guard me. Please guard me. You didn't kill Li Ming. Oh my god. Okay.
Destroy the Raven Lord.
Woof. I'd like some help up here. Christ. Oh god, I'm dumb, I'm dumb, I'm dumb. I was not paying attention to ganks. My fault. I need someone to come up here. Looks like they're on it. Okay, we're keeping up on XP. I'll probably go mid, because they have 3 people up there, so they can easily cover that. Tass is on bottom, hopefully he can get that alone, but they do have a Zagara, so I need to be ready to rotate down there to help him if need be. Get him, beetles. Oh, my beetles got killed.
The altars are
I'm really glad they have a Li Ming, actually, because it gives me a chance to show that Anub'arak's a really good counter to Li Ming. It would be even better if I was going the other build, but I decided not to, because, you know, all beetles all day. I'm gonna come down here, because we do need to get the objective. Pick up this.
go. Do not let the
Nice. Alright, if we get it now, then, HOTS. HOTS.
we have secured a tower.
Yeah, pop my ult. This is gonna give healing and spawn a bunch of beetles that will heal me. And hopefully we can gank that and get that. Okay. Yeah, see if we can go for you. Nice. Oh, make sure we don't fucking die to Zagara's bullshit. Goddamn summons. Okay, that was really clean.
Assail the Raven Lord.
I'm actually seeing the the beetle healing is actually, I'm noticing it, which is good. That's something you want. Okay, actually, let me just come down here and help them push this, because we might actually be able to take this. If I just spawn a bunch of beetles, we can keep pushing on this as if we had a minion wave. Although we might not. Alright, let me hearth out. We can come back later for that. Ah, you got the camp. That's nice.
I'm heading here.
Okay, Murky's still trying to take top. That's really funny and really good for us. Alright, so let's see. Our next talent's going to be Burning Beetles, which is going to give us and our beetles a AoE constantly around us for the rest of time.
Of a banquet,
God, Anub'arak is so fucking fun. He is one of the most fun characters in the game. I love him so much.
another altar, another battle.
Alright, so once again, I'm just gonna use my abilities here just so I can keep spawning beetles. Got that. And we still have the top one, so it's going really well. Murky had to abandon trying to take that just to go for the camp, which is kind of funny. Looks like you guys want to go for that. I guess I can zone out if you want to try and get that.
The altars stand ready. Capture them before
Nope.
the Raven Lord's pawns do. The Raven Lord.
Oh, I thought that was an enemy above. That was not. So I used my ult kind of for nothing there. Going for this. Yeah, they finally took top back. Okay, so again, amazing things you could do with Anub'arak. Just burrow charge through. Damn, that task wall kind of fucked us. Oh, bit of lag too. Damn, I was kind of annoyed he got that. Alright, really good here. I should probably just take Fountain, I think. I don't need it. Help Panda Boy with this. At 16, we're gonna get our basic attacks, spawning the beetles, and they also get more health. Okay, let's go save our guy. Bit late there. But hey, we'll take this again. This is kind of a wash, we're just watching over him now. But this is the one map where it's never really over. I got mid and bottom there. Alright. Beetles have 30% increased health, and every 4th attack spawns a beetle.
We've lost a tower.
Alright, if they try and get this, they will be annihilated.
The altars belong to those who claim them.
You're in sight, buddy.
Show the Raven Lord the extent of my power!
Another soul to sate the host.
1,000 cuts rend the flesh.
The assault begin!
That's a StarCraft thing. Okay, let Beals push. I'm gonna go Hearth, because... Actually, I'm just gonna take a Fountain.
I shall join you shortly.
Because I didn't earlier, so I could do that now. Alright, can't get, complacent is the word. Because, again, in this map, it's never over.
I will see to it.
It's over for this Murky, though.
No my torment.
Alright. It's gonna be really annoyed if it wasn't.
Double kill.
Do not
It's destroyed. A valiant strike.
Oh, my beetles.
We cannot be matched.
Beetle build. Beetle build. It's a really fun build. But I don't know really if it's much good.
Enemy slaughter.
Thanks, Cigar. Once again, getting devoured is actually kind of nice. Is that a fake egg? No, he didn't get a fake egg.
the altars rise again.
Alright, now we can get the win here. I'm pretty low on health. We're gonna get this one. You know what? I'm gonna back out and get this one. I want to be careful.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our
Do I want to do that? I don't know. I'm kind of worried about this bit because no, they're not close enough to get me.
This gift as well.
They can fight my friends, and I'm just gonna get this and win.
And so they return.
They're too far away to stop me.
Altars quickly, heroes.
GG.
The assault begin.
Awesome. Awesome. Two really good games. This one was a bit more one-sided than the last one, but really fun.
In the master's name.
Very fun. Good job, Vala. Not up there. Really? God damn, I thought I would have been at least up there for crowd control, like stun time or something. Unfortunate, but hey, that's fine. So, yeah, Anub'arak is really good against spell power, because his shield gives him the 40 spell armor for 3 seconds, and you can increase that by 25, so 65 spell armor, which is crazy. I don't even know if you need that much, but hey, if you're going up against really heavy spell power teams, then there you go. You could go like almost a full shield build, which is kind of funny, but I don't know if that's really good. I think you really just want to be focusing on getting crowd control, and that's why Beta Barbs is so good. That's why Epicenter is so good. Even Debilitation, but that's more for reducing spell power. And that's why Cocoon is so incredible, and why Rewind is insane here, because you can get 4 stuns in a row, plus Cocoon if you have it, so 5 stuns. I don't know how good Trader King is. Like, 10% bonus max health is fine, and 20 spell armor. It's just like, how much spell armor do you really need? If you take this plus this, you actually cap out, because this gives 65 spell armor, right? Yeah, and then this gives base 20 spell armor, so that just caps you out at 75 spell armor, and then you can activate to gain 75 armor, which you don't even need, because armor counts for both. It's interesting, surely. Awesome character. I love tanks so much. Tank is my favorite role. I'm glad we finally got to play one, because we've been playing support, assassin, healer, so... Next time we're going to be getting our first bruiser, though, Artanis. I love Artanis as a character. As a hero's character to play, he's just kind of okay for me. But as a character, I don't know why, I just really resonate with Artanis in StarCraft 2. He's one of the characters I actually kind of like in that game, and I think they did him slightly better. Like, I think they did him kind of justice. So yeah, Then we're going to get back into tanks. We're going to be going back to healer. We're going to be getting Asmod and Blaze back to back. These are my 2 favorite characters in the game, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope to see you there. Bye-bye!